Hey, Bubble Boy, let's hear that Scottish accent.
I can't do Scottish very good.
Guys.
Idiot.
I'm going to blow your butts with the story I have to share right at the beginning. Chance is especially going to like this one.
Blow my butt.
Blow my butt?
Oh, there's a
I
subtle
want to
clue
know
in
what's
that
De
as well.
Niro's cool news. Can he share? Do you guys all know? Am I the only one that doesn't?
I don't know.
He won an Xbox Ally
Oh,
X.
that is rad news.
He won one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or no, it was the Ally
Contest.
S.
Hell yeah.
Still amazing.
Shout out to De Niro.
The Nerd Chat.
Is a podcast celebrating all things gaming, food, and the good old days.
Hosted by a group of best friends.
This is Cortana. And remember, don't make a girl a promise if you know you can't keep it. As always, Spartans, see you online.
Oh, hello. Daddy D. Wally here, and welcome to The Nerd Chat, a podcast celebrating all things gaming, food, and the good old days. Long live Xbox, you guys. Xbox. Jose, long live. Joining me as always, he's not lying, folks. Golf is hard. At Chipotle Bear, how are you? Chipotle Bear might still be drunk.
No, I'm a responsible person. But no, it was the last day, well, second to last day with my staff, last day with kids today. We had a golf tournament for my staff, which was awesome. Bacon's wife organized it. She's fantastic at it. Thank you again, Nell, if you're listening. And it was awesome. I didn't play awesome. I played terribly, actually. I think I only had one good hit, but had a lot of fun. But yes, I was in the sun all day. And man, that sun just takes it out of you. As a gamer who loves caves and darkness, the sun is just, I'm not against the sun, but it is a challenge. But otherwise, happy to be here. Happy Thursday, everybody. Excited to talk about games. For maybe a nerd chat first. Dan and I think, have very similar takes on mixtape.
I can't wait, dude. I can't wait to talk about that.
So anyway, happy to be here, man.
Joining us as always, Permaban Bowie Knife 99.
I'll
Gaming.
start by saying golf is not hard. You just need to put your mind to it. Practice. It takes years. I've been playing since I was 18. So, yes, Permaban Bowie Knife 99. He cost me 3 championships today. One of which was right before a jump. He hit a wall, turned sideways in the mouth of the jump, and I'm like, I was in second, tracking his ass down. I'm starting a change.org petition. And we are going to get that man removed from Forza 6. If you are listening,
There's the bacon. There's a short right here for you, Jose.
Games, listen up, Playground. 1, remove Bowie Knife 99, and 2,
Bowie.
That's actually a Bowie, Sam Bowie. And 2, the delivery quest line is absolutely absurdly ridiculous long.
And 3, the level 100 multiplayer achievement.
Yes, there are 3 things that need to be addressed on the next update. I'm going to stop delivering packages because I still need like 1 million credits to get one freaking achievement. So shout out Playground, you made a great game, but not sure how these things got past QC, but that's cool. Let's move on.
Well, at least they got rid of the Eliminator loss, but big news, Bubble Boy. I would have had that achievement, Eliminator win. I would have had that achievement because shout out to my son, Grayson Walensik has already won the Eliminator on Forza Horizon 6, Jose.
Dang.
And please, big nerd chat, welcome back. I don't even know where he's been. He's just been gone and across the pond, as they say.
Yeah. Happy
Cue
to be
the
back.
Herm Edwards drop. Bubble Boy and 7. Welcome back to the show.
Jose, you got it?
You play to win the game.
Yeah.
You don't play to just play it.
Exactly. And I am ecstatic to report that Lego Batman is nothing but fun. It is pure old-fashioned joy. I'm smiling like the entire time I'm playing. I'm constantly wanting to do whatever's next. I'm literally like, I'll play it on my Ally.
Horizon 6.
I know. I'll play it. Hey, but I still haven't spent any money on games this year because Jose bought it for me. So
It's true.
Playing on my Ally, and then I'll come downstairs and play it on here. Like it's so good. It's so good.
Nice. Very nice. Guys, is this a safe space?
You say something
Depends.
brave?
I need to say something brave, you guys.
Okay, go for it, sir. We're here for you.
Everybody needs to hold on to their butts, Jose.
Hold on to your
This
butt.
is gonna blow them.
Guys, I had an incident that happened earlier today, and this is a real story. Jose has no idea how accurate that soundbite was. Today I went on a super long walk. Okay. I was out 7-mile walk. Went up Green Mountain, went by Hutchinson, was coming back down straight from Hutchinson, Jose, where it curves down and it goes kind of whatever. What road is that? Utah, I believe, or something like that.
Yeah, I think it is Utah.
So imagine I'm coming down Utah, right where the curve starts. There's that ditch that comes from Rooney Ranch, right?
Probably. Go ahead.
So earlier in the day, I had a protein bar and a protein shake for breakfast.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Feeling good. All right.
Incident.
Went on a long walk, jogged a little bit. My body was pumping, working out, feeling great. And then it's about that last half an hour, right? I'm trying to time my energy drink with lifting next. Jose already knows where this is going. On an empty stomach, on a highly worked out, the intestines are flowing already from the working out on this long journey. I drank about half the can. All of a sudden, Chance, out of nowhere, I get the most shocking, frightening, just the worst urge to take a shit I've ever had to take in my life.
Shit. Yep.
Out of nowhere, you guys.
Video game.
It hit me once, and I was like, "Oh my god! I got to get to the gas station. I got to get to the gas station." I hold it. 10 seconds later, oh my god! Oh my god! Like just okay. And I'm like, oh my god, this is an emergency situation. I am not gonna make it. Third wave comes. I'm getting adrenaline surges down my legs. Like, if you do not expel this gigantic caffeinated shit from your body right now, you are going to shit your pants. Okay, this is a true story, you guys. I'm not kidding. At that moment, I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna crap my pants walking down the road right here. There's nothing in sight. There's a ditch. I run to the ditch. I scrounge through these bushes. Okay, there's a pipe, right? I literally pull my pants down, explosive diarrhea out of my, just everything out of, and oh my god, you guys, it was insane. I've never been in a situation like this in my life, and thankfully. I didn't hit my shorts. I didn't hit my shirt because I rolled up. I was prepared. I was ready to go.
How would you know?
Unfortunately, my chonies did not survive. The boxers paid the price, used them to wipe, and I hid them behind this excavation pipe that's at the end of the ditch. They are still there. Please don't go looking for them. Guys, this was one of the craziest. I've never had that in my 40 years of existence. I've never experienced anything like that. And immediately I felt amazing afterwards. Instantly. Felt like $1 million. Yeah, I was like, I'm going to jog home.
Of course, yeah.
And so it's funny Todd mentions the wipes. I had to write to Legion about this incident, of course, because I didn't know who to tell immediately. I was like, I don't know.
Of course, who you have to tell.
Exactly. So I was like, Legion, I have to confess this to somebody right now because I'm like, this is absolutely insane. And Legion's like, you know what? This happens to a lot of athletes. It happens to runners. It happens to basketball players. It happens. And next time I need to have an emergency kit. I need to have spare underwear, toilet paper, a plastic grocery bag, and maybe some baby wipes if you want the elite tear preparedness. And Todd just mentioned that as well.
Yeah. In the car, yeah.
And closing thoughts from Legion on this incident. Also, rip to those underwear. They died here. They died heroes. True story. Yeah. This happened hours ago. It was I will not go out unprepared from now on. I will have the bag of extra chonies, baby wipes, and
you should get a fanny pack.
I would no, well that's just it. I wear a backpack with water, my giant water bottle, energy drink, protein shake, a snack. I'm prepared. But I was not prepared for this.
Not prepared enough, clearly.
So I had to get that off my back, you guys. This is how much I love the Nerd Chat, that I'm willing to share this incident right away. Breaking world premiere news, Jose.
Exclusive world premiere.
But I had to share that with you guys. Chance, has this ever happened to you?
Absolutely. It was in Japan. We were on a bus with no bathroom in it. Jose can vouch for this.
I was right there.
My gosh.
The first little rumble, we call it the samurai shits. The first little rumble was like, oh no.
Oh my, yes.
I was like, no,
yes.
we're okay. We're probably 20 minutes away. Like this, but 20 seconds isn't going to do
Yes.
it. I literally ran up to the front of the bus. I looked at the bus driver. I was like, you have to pull over now. And he looks up and he's like, sir, and I tell me if I described this wrong, Jose, because this is what was in my memory. We are on the side of a mountain in the boonies with no civilization in sight.
Oh my gosh.
Just mountain of forest, the thickest forest
Yep.
you've ever seen, because it's Japan
Perfect.
this way. Just a
Perfect.
cliff in the ocean down this way,
Perfect.
or more forest. And I was like, I don't care. It doesn't matter. You have to pull this bus over right now. And all the kids like half asleep. They're like, what's going on?
everyone's like, wait,
No,
what's
this is
going
with when you were chaperoning?
Yes,
Chance,
it's the only time I've
Chance
ever been to Japan.
bolting into a bamboo forest. Like I was like, we're never gonna see him again.
Oh my
And
gosh.
it was equal parts the most stressful and satisfying shit of my life.
Oh yeah, Chance. Instantly afterwards, I was like, "Oh my god,
Yeah.
I can run a marathon right now."
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
Oh,
I felt like a samurai.
I knew that Bubba Boy would back me up in this incident, and he would understand. And Bacon
okay,
was
so
laughing at me the whole time, just imagining me pulling over and squatting in a ditch.
In suburbia, yeah.
Yes, in suburbia. So do not go searching for my dirty chonies.
What? Again,
Let them
nobody's
rest
doing
in
that.
peace. Jose, let's jump in. Speaking of, let's jump into gaming news for the week, Jose.
News team, assemble!
Yeah. But I'm proud of that though, De Niro.
News story number 1. Breaking news. It's shocking the internet. Valve has raised Steam Deck prices in the United States, Jose.
Shut the f***.
This is, guys, Steam apparently. Everyone loves Steam. Steam can do no wrong. Steam only is concerned about the customers. Steam listens to their customers. Steam is the greatest company ever. The new prices for the outdated tech of the Steam Deck. A 512 gigabyte OLED is $789 US. The 1 terabyte OLED is now $949, just $50 less than the incredible and outperforming Xbox Ally X. This is not good news, you guys. We are screwed. Gaming is cooked. Bacon, what was your reaction to this breaking news from Steam?
Dude, I honestly thought this was an April Fool's joke, man. I have never in my life seen. I owned a Steam Deck. I got it on launch day. It was cool 4 years ago when it came out, but that thing absolutely struggles with games. And I am absolutely blown away that they would raise the prices almost $300. I am so shocked and surprised that I actually canceled my reservation for my Steam controller, because if Steam is willing to do this, that tells me that they marked up that controller too, and it's probably not all it's cracked up to be, because anyone who's willing to do this on 4-year-old tech that is shocking to me. And the Ally X absolutely runs circles around this thing for $50 more.
It's great. I mean,
And the only part of this that's 4 years old is the OLED part, right?
Well, I mean,
no,
the
no,
internals,
OLED's actually
they didn't change
newer.
the internals. They just added the OLED screen to the LCD screen that came out on the launch version.
So the OLED does, I do believe there was maybe an increase in the battery, Bacon.
Maybe.
There was some sort of minor tweaks, but it's not like
there was
the
an
screen
upgrade.
is different, right? Isn't the screen different? Obviously, it's an OLED, but I mean like the
90
display
hertz
resolution.
refresh rate. That's not
Dude,
good.
and that tells me all I need to know about the Steam machine. That thing is going to be absurd.
Well, just comparing to the Ally X, isn't the Ally X a 1280 1920 by 1080 screen, correct?
Yes.
It is 1080. Okay, so it's already better screen, not OLED, yes. Slightly smaller. This is 7.4 to 7 inches, but there's nothing wrong with 7 inches. Am I right, you guys?
That's what she said.
It's a monster.
Thank you. And I believe it's 120 hertz refresh rate,
Yep.
correct?
Yep.
Okay. It also has an 80-watt battery compared to this 50-watt one on the Ally or on the Steam Deck. So it does come with a carrying case. The Ally X doesn't come with one.
I absolutely cannot advise anyone to buy it. And I usually am pretty easy to advise people in technology. I cannot advise someone to buy this.
But what we can advise you guys is if you are interested in buying any tech of any kind, Jose, when's the best time to buy it?
A year ago.
Early adopters.
Well, we can't go back in time. So when is the best time right now?
The best upcoming time?
Right now, the best time, if you are going to buy a Switch, if you are going to buy a PlayStation, if you're going to buy a PC, if you're going to buy an Xbox, you better buy it now. Because this is not looking good, Jose. What did you think of this announcement?
I mean, again, I have no interest in joining the like Steam versus Xbox but it is crazy that like Dan's right that we kind of always saw Steam as this group that kind of is so well established and so much money that they really have not had to change in the same way like Sony has and Xbox has and other computer companies have. And this is very clear that like we are far from out of this tech nightmare that we're in basically. And you know what's funny, not to change the subject, but I was thinking back to when I bought my new graphics card and I was like, oh, prices really haven't gone up that much. Like maybe I just got like suckered, but seeing some of this news, I was like, oh no, it just means that we were in that calm before the storm. And I think my biggest takeaway, the thing that's the biggest bummer is simply we're getting into prime gaming season. Like literally next week is SGF, and like we had Forza, we have 007, we're going to have Fable soon. And it's just a bummer that people that are going to hear like, oh my God, that's how I want to go get this. The ones that are like not hobbyists like we are going to go to the store and being like, what do you mean that the cheapest entry point is like $700? Like that's sad, man, because it just pushes against the hobby that we love so much.
You're muted,
bud.
It's getting more and more expensive. Bubble Boy went from $549 to $789, an increase of $240. $649 to $949. These are crazy drops or increases in price. Bubble Boy, what do you think this means for the Steam machine that Luke Lore was excited to get?
That I don't know anyone who can afford one, probably, is what that means. And it makes me so excited that I got my Ally X back when I did. And I mean, as we all know, mine was basically free from fan cash, #FanCash. But even if I had paid full price for it, like I'd still be like, hell yeah, this is a smoking deal. Awesome.
Again, according to Nissa Hauer says, according to Jesse from day one, they don't have the deals that PlayStation and Xbox do. I know, and that's why it's concerning about ROG, Asus. I'm sure Asus doesn't have those plans. I'm sure that's why the Legion Go or the Legion 2. What is it? The Legion Go 2, right, Bacon? That's insanely priced. They probably don't have the deals.
It was like $1,300, right? The Legion Go 2.
Well, you also think about it. Steam is a platform holder, and Steve makes 30% off every game sold there on the biggest storefront in gaming, and they are still gouging their customers with this.
Correct. Bacon's right. Guys, Steam is making so much money. They should be taking a hit on these.
We can talk about subsidies from PlayStation. We can talk about subsidies on Xbox. There should be subsidies on Steam, and Steam doesn't have really development studios that cost a ton of money like Activision and Bethesda, and they are just literally raking in the money, and this is shocking to me. I actually am happy for the guy. I scalped my Steam Deck too because he got a good deal.
Bacon bought one day one, sold it at a profit, and that guy still got a deal compared to these new prices.
Yeah, that's true.
It was... This is bad. I am so turned off by this that I literally canceled my Steam controller.
Oh, so, did you really, Bacon?
Yeah, I hadn't gotten the
held
email.
on to that.
I just removed my
because it might not be any cheaper than what you would paid for it. But guys, closing off this segment again, if you're gonna buy something, just do it. Eric,
yes, do not wait, guys.
Just do it. Do not waste it on other things. Buy your Switch 2s. Buy your PlayStation. I mean, it's too late. Should have bought those already. They kind of warned you. And Bubble Boy, speaking of fan cash, I was scared. And after this news,
oh no,
I went out and just got back, and I have joined the Xbox Ally X Club. I am not going to regret it. I'm getting rid of my Switch and my PlayStation. I don't care anymore. I'm over it. I know it's going to jack it up.
It is so good.
Dude,
I can't wait. I cannot wait. I've been watching so much Bravo. I'm getting tired of it, and now I'm going to have an excuse to not watch as much Bravo.
You're gonna.
Well, you
love
can
it,
still watch Bravo. You can be right there. You can be like, "I'm engaged, honey."
Dude, damn,
Xbox forever. I'm back on, boys. Give me those Achievos.
Yeah, hell yeah,
So
man. Good for you.
Get the D brand skin. You'll love it.
No, I'm not.
Dan, he's not going to sell this because he knows
No,
what a good.
exactly.
good
I know the performance. I've watched so many videos like Eric has recently, and I'm like, it's too good. I can't. I'm going to use this. I'm not going to use my Switch. I don't use
powerful. It is really powerful.
So Grayson, I'll give that to him on his birthday. And the only thing I want to play on Switch is the next Zelda.
No, you want to play that new FromSoft game?
Oh, and Duskbloods. Who knows when that's coming out? So I'm going to be gaming, and it's going to take me 2 days to set this up. Don't worry, I'm used to it.
No, it won't.
No,
it's literally a 22-minute process, bro.
I cannot recommend hire the D brand case.
Yes,
too expensive. I can't do it. It doesn't need a case. I'm just going to put the screen protector. I already actually have some.
It's not about just the case. It's about the grip. It's about the stand. It is about the case when you travel.
Remember when I got that Xbox Alex? I've got the fancy.
That's awesome, Dan.
I've got this.
But
with
Dan,
the
OG
HDMI.
Frost is right here in the chat. You need to prepare for at least an hour.
Oh, I know, guys. I know.
Stop, dude.
An hour?
I know. I wanted to right now, but I was
opening.
it does. I know.
And stuff.
Guys, I've been here. OG Frost, I've been here. Don't worry about me. Don't worry. I understand. I know. I'm not expecting to use it tonight. It's good. I've got my PC right here.
Yes, Dad Skills, go. If you were interested, get it, because I guarantee
I went and got it, Pro Dad Skills. That's exactly why I went and got it.
This price hike is going to hit the ally.
It's going to happen.
In January.
It's going to happen.
I thought it was going to go up in January. That's why I rushed out and got mine, and it hasn't moved.
I can't wait.
There's no way it doesn't move now.
I can't wait. Guys, let's move on to news story number 2. And I just added this in right before the show, basically, because Jez Corden had a recent tweet. This is coming from him at Windows Central. Of course, I can barely read this website because it's covered in ads.
So many ads.
Xbox CEO Asha Sharma warns tough decisions are ahead, raising questions about Helix, Xbox game studios, and exclusives. You guys, Asha sent all these pop-ups in a memo, as seen by The Verge and verified by Windows Central. Asha Sharma added some context to Xbox's current trajectory. We are building a stronger Xbox. That means making hard choices about what we build, where we invest, and what kind of company we need to be going forward. That is part of what you are starting to see in the shift from Xbox, lowercase, to Xbox. It reflects a decision to be deliberate and how we show up for the players who care most about this brand. Interesting last sentence for the Bacons and fake Erics out there. But what does that tough decisions mean? And this is what Jez is thinking. Xbox Helix is safe for now, is what he thinks. Could be tough decisions. Could these decisions fall on Xbox Game Pass content? Xbox's new CSU Matthew Ball said in his own analysis that subscription had grown as retail sales had decreased. Could the tough decisions fall on Xbox game studios and third-party publishing projects? And Jez is not expecting a ton of movement on exclusive games, even though exclusive games dominate that Reddit thread, that Xbox Reddit. So Jez says the showcase will be a high point, but I suspect that some of the plans around difficult decisions are already in motion. Bubble Boy, what do you think Asha means by this tough decision? What can you imagine? What's going to happen? How is Xbox going to break our hearts after all this good news?
Well, I think it was a little more personal for her. I think she was piggybacking off of you, and she's about to tell the world her poop story. And she's just trying to explain, like, do I use my sock? It's a very expensive designer sock. Or do I go? Where do I go from here?
No wiping.
Yeah, no. I think, and Jose can attest to this, that could mean absolutely nothing, because when you are the boss of something, of anything, but definitely something this big, I think every decision you make is a tough decision. Every decision you make is going to be breaking someone's heart, or possibly cutting jobs, or at least cutting someone's project or baby or something they've been spending years on. So when we see tough decisions, we automatically jump to, well, they're going to cut games, or they're going to take away exclusivity and stuff. And I bet it's not as headline worthy as we might think it is. And that doesn't mean it's not still a tough decision.
Okay. Jose, what about you? What do you think Asha means by that? I mean, you have to make tough decisions as well at a large building level. So,
I mean, yes, but that doesn't mean I know anything about what Asha's going to do. But I mean, look, I've stood by, and I will stand by it until I see it. And I could be wrong. What do I know? I don't think they're going back to exclusives, dude. Like, I think that they might look at how it's on Game Pass. They might revisit like timed exclusivity.
Yeah, I was gonna say timed.
That makes more sense to me. But the idea of literally shutting down what Xbox spent 10 years to try to build out. I'm not saying they can't change directions, and she absolutely has the power and right to do that. She is the boss. But I just think that's a huge, huge risk. I mean, ultimately what she has to do is make money. Like, that is what she is being charged with, and she's been given a lot of freedom to do whatever she wants to make that happen. Her and Matt Booty, of course, not just Asha. But I mean, I think SGF is going to be a high point, right? A celebration of a lot of upcoming stuff, and I think it is after SGF that we're really going to start to see some of these new directions. I actually think Helix is very, very safe, but I think what they're running into right now is, like, if they're planning on releasing it at least in the next 2 years, they're going to have such a price issue. You know what I'm saying? Like, they can't make it competitive with modern stuff at a reasonable price right now. It's honestly probably a smarter move to say, we're going to delay Helix for 4 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that's wild. That is going to make people mad, but I think that's the only way you make it affordable. And that's assuming we can bring prices back down eventually, right? Like, that's a high assumption. So I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know where she's at, but I also think, last thing, and I'll pass it on to Bacon, because I want to hear Bacon says, we keep saying, on this show, we've kept saying, like, all these little wins that you've had are like real low hanging fruit. Like, we really need to see some stuff with teeth. And I think this is that first step into that. It's not an answer yet, but it's saying that, like, we're going to talk about some of the stuff that frankly people didn't want to talk about.
Bacon, what are your thoughts on Asha? What is she warning us about?
Well, I do think the Helix is going to be an issue, just the economy and the climate right now. I've also been hearing Tim Dog a lot on Twitter saying that.
Oh, what has he been up to these days?
Day one.
Is he coming back?
He's been back a while. He's pretty sure that day one Game Pass games for Xbox Studios is going away. Second that happens, I'm out. I'm not going to pay $200+ a year when I could just buy the games, and I'll still buy them on the Xbox app. But that's the appeal to me, is my Fable for free, and all free at a subscription price.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is the tech apocalypse is ridiculous at this point. So I don't know if we need to delay for 4 years, but yeah, like, who knows when the price of this stuff's going to come back down and make it affordable. But you can't release, hardware that's 3 years old in a new gen. You got to try to get close to some parity now. So then, 3 years down the road, then it's only 3-year-old stuff. So I have a feeling it's going to hit everybody, not just Xbox. So as we just saw with Steam, that is, like, I'm still shocked at that price for that Steam Deck.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know what to think about this, guys. I'm just afraid of general. And I said this on Todd's podcast when he had me on the show months ago now, Todd. I told you I was worried about where gaming was headed. And it's only gotten worse and worse, basically, the more since I said that to you, Todd. Go ahead, Jose.
What do you think about this question from Nissa? I already answered her, but, like, she said, do you think they're going to announce no paying for playing online?
Oh, hell no.
No.
Yes. Yeah, I do think that. I do think they will, because if Helix is a PC, Bacon, how are they going to
I
get away
understand
with
that, but
charging for
they're not
Xbox
going to
Gold?
announce that till Helix is ready to
Okay.
go. They're not going to
Yeah.
announce that after SGF
Well-
or at the conference, because that is a huge form of revenue for them.
I agree.
Yeah.
You're not going to remove $70 billion a year.
And
to
Diego
charge
says
people again, yeah.
removing day one would kill Game Pass too.
I think they actually want to kill Game Pass.
That's exactly. I was just going to say.
I'm pretty sure
or-
they're looking for the soft out to kill
Yeah,
Game Pass.
and this would force people out, but you could still have it as an option for people who like the indie games, the third party games. But
Right,
for
and
like
then,
us,
a
yeah,
year
we'd be out.
later, the Xbox games go into it. But
Exactly.
day one
Or-
dies.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean,
it's just too expensive.
again, I've always said since I subscribed in 2017, I've enjoyed my time with Game Pass. If it goes away, I've gotten my value out of it 50 times over. And I've never paid for it. So I like Game Pass, but it's not the reason why I play on Game Pass or on Xbox. And I think maybe that's more of a case for a lot more people as well. But let's move on to the next news story, you guys. And this also breaking today. It's happening, you guys. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4. The reveal trailer happened earlier today. War erupts in the Korean Peninsula as North Korea launches a full-scale invasion that threatens to destabilize the world in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4. A young squad of South Korean soldiers fight to survive on the collapse of the front lines, while half a world away, a vengeful Captain Price wages a personal war from the shadows as he stays one step ahead of those hunting him. As Price's off-book mission collides with the forces behind the invasion, the war spreads beyond anyone's control. Developed by Infinity Ward, Modern Warfare 4 pushes the series into a darker and more dangerous territory, where the consequence of escalation bring long-running storylines into a powerful and emotional breaking point. Campaign drops players into the trench warfare in Korea, close quarters combat in New York, high-octane chases through Paris, SAS night raids in Mumbai, and citywide assaults to reclaim occupied territory. Multiplayer delivers grounded, precise combat where fluid movement, player choice, and greater control define every engagement. And DMZ players operate as an off-the-books asset behind enemy lines, where every extraction run into contested territory forces hard choices about which objectives to pursue, what to secure, and when to get out. Guys, just what I thought. Call of Duty couldn't push me away further with the last Call of Duty with Black Ops 7. What do they do, Jose?
They bring you right
They
back.
bring you right
They
back
pull me
in.
right back in and totally redeem themselves. I am so hyped for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4. I've always loved the Modern Warfare games, especially Modern Warfare Call of Duty 4, especially the remake in 2019. Matt Valdez says Infinity Ward doesn't miss. I'm not so sure about it. Modern Warfare 3 was just fine, Matt. Let's be real. The campaign was not the best. Bubble Boy, are you all aboard the hype train for COD Modern Warfare 4?
Yeah, I think that anytime you put these kinds of trailers out there, that I'm going to be a little bit disappointed that there was no actual, at least I don't think any of this was gameplay. And I wish there would have been some of that, but it's Call of Duty and it's Modern Warfare, so it's going to be exciting. I will probably have to buy it.
I was just going to ask. I was just going to ask. Are you going to buy it? You get a discount, Bubble Boy.
Ghost and Price. So
yep, you get a 10% discount for being a previous Call of Duty player on Modern Warfare or the previous ones through Game Pass. So we will get a discount. You already know they've got me. I'm paying the $100. This isn't another game I'm going to buy this year. It's happening. I love the modern guns. After I've been playing Battlefield solo because I love the modern setting so much. Bacon, are you hyped again, or are you saying I'm done with that dumpster trash Call of Duty like you were the last one? Bacon's words: Call of Duty Black Ops 7 is dumpster fire trash. It sucks. I never want to play it.
I am definitely over the Black Ops series. Let's put that
Black
bad
Ops
boy
6
out.
was amazing.
Let's put that bad boy out to pasture and let's find something else. I'd even rather go back to World War II than suffer through another Black Ops. But yes, I am back. Activision knows how to put out trailers. It's like I'm watching a Michael Bay film. Crazy excited, explosions. I love seeing Ghost. I'm gonna buy it. I know I am. I'm gonna buy it day one. I'm probably buying the Vault Edition, just because they get me every time. So let's go. Let's get some Call of Duty.
Does it come with Snoop?
Oh, you know he's gonna be back there.
Snoop skin?
No.
Jose, did you know I also saw some things that Call of Duty was saying, not Vanguard or World War II plays, said Torshek. Torshek, World War II was good, dude. World War II campaigns was amazing. But I agree. Maybe you're saying setting, but Call of Duty, Bubble Boy would back me up on it. World War II, that was a great campaign. That was one of the first Xbox Series X games I played, and I was like, whoa, this looks incredible.
I always forget, is that the one with Kiefer Sutherland?
You keep saying it's Kiefer, and it's not Kiefer, dude. It's it was Doomaville. Josh Doomville.
Oh,
yeah.
Dumel.
Whatever. You know what I meant.
Yeah.
Guy from Transformers.
Yes, Jose. What I was going to say is that they tweeted out, or have been commenting. I read it somewhere that hopefully this will be the end, especially because they're cut. Remember, guys, this is not coming out on Xbox One and a PS4. It will be coming to Switch 2, which about time. I'm glad to see that happening. They said that hopefully this will end. The update requires restart. Are we finally going to get a modern package? Is this going to be its own separate thing so people can go for Achievos and Platinum? Jose, what do you think of this reveal?
I mean, the reveal was great, dude. And I've always liked God. Like a couple weeks ago when you were like, I don't think I'm going to buy it this year. I was like, I know for a fact you're going to buy it. And we didn't know this was a thing yet. Here's what I will say that I appreciate. And it's, I'm sure people will disagree with me. I like that I'm seeing new characters because I don't follow the story enough in COD to like know the history of all the characters. And I do think the writing is cool that they do that. Like I think there's some pieces that are really cool, but I was just hyped to see like a new story. You see what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of what we had is like it's been a lot of retellings and the background of these other events. This feels really new. I like that it's entirely other area of like the world, which is really cool. And like, while a little scary because it like feels in the realm of like this could legitimately happen. I think it looks cool, man. And of course I agree with Deja. He said in the chat that the engine looks real good right now. And I do agree that it looks really, really crispy. So definitely like Pro Dad Skills got me excited for this. I'm sure we'll be playing come November.
To be fair though, Jose, as someone who does like try to follow the stories and like feel like I understand what's going on, I've absolutely no idea what's going on. I've played them all and I've tried to follow it. No idea what's going on.
Can we discuss how diabolical it is for Activision to force all those guys into the most expensive console generation of all time?
Dude, it's been how many years though?
They've had their time.
It's been 6
I understand
years,
that,
guys.
Yes, I'm surprised they're still holding us back at this point, but just with the recent news today, they're like, okay, time to upgrade. I
mean, they have a cheap option with the Series S, the Switch 2 now. They have options and they've had 6 years. So I'm happy for
them. I think the game developers themselves are so far removed from the hardware stuff in that conversation. I know they're obviously not like immune to it or completely like that they don't care about it, but they're like, we're here to make the best game we can. And if that has to be on this system, then so be it.
Yeah, I agree though, Chance. Guys, I don't know what's going on with Prince. And Torshik says, COD Zombies is more complex and convoluted than Kingdom Hearts. I don't know about that, Torshik. He's crazy, right? Yeah. Kingdom Hearts, Bubble Boy. Is the campaign going to be 5 hours? Who cares, Todd?
All right, I was typing. Nothing is more convoluted.
It's a good 5 hours, though.
Yeah, if it's good, hours, I don't care. Yeah, Todd, what are we... Spot. Todd, did you play Black Ops 6? Did you ever finish the Black Ops 6 campaign? That was amazing, and that was... Actually, that might have been too long, and that was like 8 hours. By the way, you guys, first impressions of holding this bad boy?
And just wait.
It feels right, right?
Dude,
put the bigger thumb caps on it when you get them with whatever case you get. They're important.
This feels already leagues. This is incredible. I'm so pumped, you guys.
And it's not that heavy.
No, it's not. Like it doesn't feel like the Switch, has a bigger screen, and that kind of makes it feel a little bit bigger too. Like it's not too heavy. The grips, you guys. This is just.
Yep. Wait till you slap that D-ring.
One concern.
I don't use them.
The back buttons, they should be on. Actually, they should be like down.
Almost never use them. And
see, but I use back buttons all the time, Chance.
I know. Same. I have.
That's gonna be his reason to return it.
No, I've already experienced these before in the other RGR. They're fine. I just wish they were in a better position. Yeah, I'm excited for Call of Duty, you guys. I can't wait. They got me back in. What was Deja's reaction to this, by the way? I don't know.
He said it was great. He was all about it.
Yeah, I can't. Deja, we'll finally be able to play with you, so you don't have to play without us. We'll come back.
He's been playing Diablo. He's not even playing Forza.
Yeah, I mean, he loves it. Guys, we don't need to talk about the controversy of the absolute insaneness, the comments going around the internet about how it's
woke is the word that's being used.
Because 007 First Light's James Bond is being bossed around by a woman. Clearly, Torch Games has never seen any of the recent Bond movies because...
Recent? He's always been ordered around. There's nothing recent about it.
And they're badasses. They're awesome.
M? She's been M from 95 to 2012? Oh,
yeah.
My.
Tell me you've never seen a Bond film without telling me you've never seen a Bond film. Absolutely.
Okay, so that's why I don't even want to talk about this.
The amount of mouth breathers.
But what I really want to
breathers in this post that agreed with this guy is the more alarming part.
It's crazy. But what I wanted to say is that 007 First Light is apparently a banger slanger. Shinobi had the reviews out when it first came out. Metacritic was sitting at an 88, OpenCritic 90. I'm sure it's probably gone down a little bit, but I would like to hear any. Bubble Boy, did you get?
I really wanted to. I haven't paid. I'm not breaking my streak yet, and I'm feeling good about that. It looks amazing. I'm glad that I didn't buy it right away because I would have had to put Batman down, and I'm loving the hell out of that. So
got me 18 points in Fantasy Critic. Everybody thought I was an idiot for picking this up.
We'll talk about that in a little bit, guys. I'm shocked, first of all, that Bubble Boy did not get it because I thought he was going to get either Forza or this. So he better get one of them real quick because he's missing out on both of these games, both Game of the Year contenders.
I will say that.
But Bacon, you played a little bit of it.
I'm a little disappointed that we're still shimmying through rocks.
That's
really
my favorite move.
Yeah, it's still a thing. But that opening mission is so striking visually that I'm just like, I can look past this. But like, I don't even have my 00 number yet. That's, so, but that first mission, the particle effects and the flames and the weather and the moon bouncing out, dude, it is absolutely legit. Then you got to crawl through some rocks, and you got to do some Uncharted or Tomb Raider hanging off some walls and traversing. So there's a lot of old video game design characteristics in this that I hope go away the further you get in the game, but I doubt it.
I hear the opening's a little slow, and then it picks up.
I think the opening mission is basically all stealth, and I think there's gonna be a ton of stealth in this game. And then I think there's a tutorial after that when you learn how to be a 00. So I'm assuming that's what I'm looking at next. But I wanted to just get in and make sure I started it before tonight, so I'd have something to say. So I was able to put Forza down. So it was, it looks absolutely incredible, especially on an ultra wide. It's ridiculous.
Bacon, is the first mission that was in like the demo where you start in that green, I think it's a Jaguar, and you go to a party, or is that later on?
No, this is his whole back setting and how he even got, contacted by MI6. So
cool. That's all.
Todd Oxter says Costco is a First Light game and DualSense deal for $120. And Todd, that's not a deal. You're saving like $10.
I was just
nobody cares. Nobody cares about that shitty DualSense.
Had eyes on the real MI6 a couple days ago.
So, yeah, we don't need to talk about the DualSense.
We are talking rocks because you know exactly what I'm talking about, Todd. But the old God of War.
By the way, Todd, I don't even have the PlayStation controller here anymore. Bubble Boy, I don't know if you know, but we've all transitioned. This is the new. This is the new standard controller, Jose.
Yeah,
it's not.
What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, this one.
Jose,
go outside, nerd.
Yeah. Jose, show him. Show him.
Oh, you shouldn't see it.
No, we don't need to see your game, sir.
Bubble Boy, see the games, sir.
Oh, sorry.
We haven't
Shut
even
the f up, Gary.
We haven't even released that short yet. We need to get on that.
I know. We will. Shout out to the game, sir.
So we can get that Sweet Gamester sponsorship.
But Bacon, a serious question, and maybe for everybody. I don't. The rock shimmying doesn't bother me nearly as much as it bothers you guys. But what is the other solution? Because we all know the reason that happens is
just go to a quick load screen saying a little history of the game. I'd rather see that real quick than.
What about you, Bacon? Would you rather see a load screen versus?
Oh, I mean, ideally, I'd like it to be a huge open world, and I just vault over the rock, and it doesn't break the immersion. And you see some part when you're traversing, and you see the rock outcropping. You're like, that's where I need to go because there's a rock outcropping with a small slit in it. That's where I'm going to go shimmy. Don't get me wrong. The game is awesome. It just disappointed in that it's 2026 and we're still shimmying through rocks like I'm playing God of War 2018 again. That's it. Given I'm still pretty early in the game, but it's going to be a banger slam.
Jose, you bought it too?
I bought it. It's downloaded. Like I'm looking at it right over here, but I haven't had a chance to start it. And I want tonight. I got to go back after this. I'm interested to hear
what you think about it as well. Guys, let's move on to the next news story. And this is coming from Reese Elliott over at Alina Analytics. Guys, Forza Horizon 6 is a game of the year for 2026. It has sold, I guarantee by now, 5 million copies already. Gross revenue across all platforms exceeds 325 million US dollars, you guys. It's also, they've made 100. I think people are buying the treasure map. 170,000 Steam players probably bought it for. That's another 400K in revenue. With its 5 million sold across all platforms, Forza Horizon 6 is currently the 4th top-selling game in 2026. We've got Resident Evil Requiem at 7.1, Slay the Spire at 2 at 6.5, Crimson Desert at 5.3, and Forza Horizon at 4.9. I guarantee it's going to pass Crimson Desert for the year. Imagine, he says, if it would have came to PlayStation as well. But you know what we say about PlayStation here, Bacon? PlayStation. Jose, we say PlayStation.
Yeah, we do.
You can wait. Because we got a Game of the Year contender right here. We've got more coming if Fable comes as well. So, guys, incredible success for Forza Horizon 6. I wanted to I'll pull up some another stat here too as well. Bubble Boy, you haven't played it yet. Do you feel like you're missing out?
I absolutely feel like I'm missing out. I'm really
you are definitely missing out.
What's stopping you? What's stopping you right now?
You got a vow to not spend money on games.
Not spending money on games right now.
Somebody get Bubble Boy this game. We can't let him be left out from behind here.
It'll be okay. It'll be okay. I'm enjoying Lego Batman.
Excuse me.
It's incredible. Jose, guess what the top radio station is for Forza Horizon 6?
I've muted the radio.
Is it Opus?
No, but I like Opus a lot.
I like Opus a lot. It's Wave, maybe?
Bacon, you want to take a guess?
I muted the radio stations day one.
Chance? That's disgusting.
No, it's not.
Base Arena is the one with the 29 million hours listed. Over 20 billion miles driven, 141 million hours played, 184 million photos taken, 18 million wristbands obtained, 35 plus trillion credits earned, 63 million liveries created, 380 million mascots smashed, 7 million garages built, and Bacon's favorite stat here, 19 million deliveries have been completed. Bacon.
Oh my God.
Incredible. Yeah, correct. Gentle Stone, the treasure map does come with the premium upgrade. I always buy it if I don't get the premium upgrade.
I bought the treasure map to get 2 signboards that I had no idea where they're at. I paid for the free. I spent all that time doing that.
Because they're off. They're like in the middle of the map, and if you don't drive by it, that would piss me off too. I understand.
Was so over the time wasted trying to find them or research.
How much did it cost? It was like $4.
It's $2. It's $3. It's $2.99. And Biggie's like, did they raise the price? No, I'm pretty sure it's always been $3. So well worth it, especially if you get it right at the beginning, unlike Bacon. Yeah. But yeah, by the way, Bowie knife also causing havoc. Chance, do you know anything about this Bowie knife 99? You'll learn about him.
Menace.
It's an infamous drive-atar in the Forza Horizon.
That's what I was going to ask at the very beginning. It is a drive-atar?
Yes, it is the most
It's one that's
infamous,
coded into
hated
everyone's game. That's why it's
Do you
becoming
guys-
drive-atar.
Do you guys find yourself getting angry at people's drive-atars and getting angry at them in real life?
Oh,
yeah. Then I'll rewind and crash
absolutely.
into him.
That skills is my nemesis.
Yeah,
I
if
want
he
you to
runs
know
into
that.
me, I rewind and crash into him.
I had one against Phil Spencer today. And I'm glad you retired, Phil. I was that angry at that dude. But it's so illogical to be mad at people, but you really do get mad at them. I'm swearing under my breath. I'm like, there you go. And I'm getting mad at them in real life. And I literally have to sit back and take a deep breath and understand that it's
okay. Can someone put Todd on a mute, please? He's talking trash, just complaining about it's more Forza Horizon. That's great. It's Todd. You talk about all the time how Nintendo just wants to make fun games. Nintendo just makes fun games. Nintendo just cares about their IP. What do you think Forza Horizon is? Forza Horizon is literally one of the best traversal games ever made. Traversal, it is a traversal game. And I heard the Luke's expansion pass interview, and I was like, oh my God, I never thought about it. It is a traversal game. It's one of the funnest games I've ever played. And yes, it's more Forza Horizon, and it's amazing. I don't want to hear you complaining about Forza when Nintendo does the same shit with all of their IP.
He ain't wrong.
Get him out,
Dan. Yeah,
get him out of here, Matt Valdez. Put him on a timeout.
Todd, but
he's now the number.
I love you, Todd, but I'm sick of this Nintendo simp
intern. I'm gonna demote him back.
It's the same thing, Todd. This game, show me another studio that is given 92, 91, 91, 91, 91 for any of the big three. I'd like to see it. Pull it up. I bet you it's the same stupid Mario games over and over again.
Oh my God, he's continuing.
Oh,
he's continuing. Todd,
he's doing this just saying.
Hold on, I think Todd needs
moving on.
Snickers. I think he's hangry.
Moving on. Todd doesn't like Forza. Fine. I don't like stupid Mario. 3D Mario games are boring.
They are boring. I hate 3D Mario.
I still haven't gone back to Odyssey.
I know.
Did like the first two levels. I'm like, this is stupid. This is boring.
That's why 1988
this is boring.
Mario 1 is the greatest.
No, Super Mario World is easily the best. It's not even close. A follow-up, you guys.
Gran Turismo? It's not even the same type of game.
Oh my God. Just shut up.
You can't compare.
Guys, a follow-up on the great hack of Colin Moriarty's PSN. Pork Poncho is a member in the LSM community, and he did some more investigating on this PSN issue that's apparently Todd is just going to praise and say, Sony does a great job with their security. I haven't had my
You make it easy to get in the back door, so it's easier to fix.
That's what she
basically
said.
So Pork Poncho went in and said, too long didn't read. Unfortunately, PlayStation is very clearly employs some of the cheapest support agents possible in random parts of the world where the labor is cheap and the agent may not speak your language very well. They do not enforce security processes or procedures with these support agents, and it's very easy to exploit. And then the second tweet, if you go a little bit further down, Jose, I'll go with the most interesting part. With permission of my sister, and with her literally sitting in the room next to me, I was able to breach her PSN account, change the email address and password, and take full control of it simply by contacting Sony support.
That's a problem.
Guys, this is a huge problem for Sony, and I'm afraid that Sony is not taking it serious. If you can just call with some minor details about purchases, or you don't even need to know that, Bacon. You can go look and say, this person played day one Resident Evil 9 when it came out because I see they unlocked a trophy on the release date. That's all you can use or need to hack into somebody's account and take it over. Chance, you were not here to hear about this last week. Colin lost his PSN ID and account, got hacked, got it stolen. The only reason he got it back was because of his connections with Sony and begging people to get it back. We were wondering, how scary is this for you, Bubble Boy? Imagine if you lost your Xbox account and lost all achievements and all of your purchases. Would you be upset by this, or would you just be like,
oh my God,
I'm just buying a new one?
Cry forever and ever and ever. That would be extremely difficult to comprehend and get over, and I would not take it lying down. That's for sure. I don't understand what you meant when you said all they have to do is see that you got an achievement on a certain day. What is
social engineering? So they basically use. Jose, can you explain this a little bit better than me? But what I'm getting is like they steal your identity by looking at things you've posted online. Correct?
So here's the equivalent. So like at our school, we have kids with a lot of kids have phones. Most kids have phones. And when they get lost or stolen or whatever, and they say, that's my phone. No, it's my phone. The easiest way is to be like, tell me what's on the lock screen, right? Because the person who owns it knows what that is. It's the same concept. It's not that simple. That's a very simplistic version of it. But basically, when you talk to like an agent, they say things like, how do I know this is your account? You can say, look, I'll tell you, I just bought Resident Evil Requiem yesterday.
Yes.
I popped this achievement on the first day. I can also tell you that I played this other game last week. And if they just happen to be like this week, you could easily say, I played Forza this week on Xbox. I played
That makes
007.
sense.
And if they're like, oh, that's correct. Okay, Mr. Siegel, what would you like to change your password to? Like, because you're with a chatbot or on the phone, like they don't know what you look like, right? That's the nature of that kind of help. That's what Dan's talking about.
Dang.
Bacon, any following thoughts on this? Just seeing how easy it was for Pork Poncho to take his sister's account. That's scary to me, you guys. With two-factor authentication and an email, doesn't matter.
The fact that Sony hasn't taken this serious since the great hack of 2013 is shocking to me. Like, how are we still here? I mean, I do understand, and every time I have to log on to Microsoft Authenticator to do something, I twinge and go, I hate having to do this. But there's times when I'm like, I'm really glad I have to do this because nothing's worse than being hacked and having your stuff taken. So I feel bad for, even though the Sony community, I'm not a huge fan. I feel bad for all the people that this has affected and
that still don't have their accounts.
There are people out there who do this either for fun or as their job, taking people's gaming lives away from them. Like, that's probably going to get me hacked. So do not make a short out of this one. I cannot handle it.
They sell it. They sell it.
I know, but like,
they sell people's accounts.
For how much?
I don't know, but I mean,
it doesn't matter.
Imagine you can't get back into it, dude.
Like the mental anguish.
That's what I'm saying. What are they? They're going to sell my account for $8?
Well,
like,
I mean,
all your games attached to it's probably worth more than $8. I promise you that.
That's true. Damn. Yeah.
I don't know. I just wanted to bring another update to this. I think it's crazy that he was able to change his sister's account like it was nothing, and that's very, very concerning to me. I'm glad PlayStation isn't my platform of choice, and it's that easy. But I mean, who knows if it's any better or worse on Xbox? Let's pray it never happens to any of us.
My PlayStation attacked. I lose my 7 platinums and.
ProDad Skills, their systems are super antiquated. It's the same reason their cancellation and refund policy is the absolute worst. So you're right, ProDad Skills. And it's funny you say that about the cancellation. I had to refund a game I accidentally bought on the PSN network because my back buttons were opposite. My A was B, my B was, or my cross was circle, my circle was cross. And I purchased something when I didn't mean to. Luckily, if you don't install it and it's within like 7 days or whatever it is, you have to not install it. That's the big one. I got the refund, but it did take a while to get it. I completely agree. Why are we talking about PlayStation when no one here owns the PlayStation system?
Oh my God, Todd
has one.
Dude, Todd needs to go get like a drink or get a hug. Todd, do you need a hug?
Hey, Todd, what is this?
It's just a box.
Todd.
New cereal.
Todd, do you see this?
Still can't believe you.
PS5 Pro collecting.
Todd, we are a gaming podcast. We're not an
exactly
podcast. We talk about everything.
And oftentimes poop.
Yeah,
which
we talk about things nobody else talks about on this podcast.
Yeah, a little too much, but it's okay. This was a story I felt like I needed to share. So shout out to the PSN network. Todd's like Matt Valdez said, Todd's going to GameFly Forza Horizon 6 instead of playing it right now.
He's gonna do it
on Xbox or PC or on Xbox PC. He'd rather play on PlayStation and earn some stupid ass trophies. Guys, let's move on to the next story. I'm going to say right off the bat, this does nothing for me because I've never finished this game. I did about 12 hours, quit because I was overwhelmed by the map and the icons. But I know everybody out there is freaking out. A lot of people, this is the bestest game in the world, the game of a generation, top games of all time. So go ahead. Bubble Boy, take it away. The Witcher 3 is getting an expansion.
This is incredible. This is not on my radar in any way whatsoever. And as you all know, or maybe remember, I'm running back through The Witcher for the 4th time, I want to say maybe, and I'm obviously doing.
Looks like you timed it perfectly.
The Death March and stuff. Oh my God, I know. It's like they hacked my account. Were watching me, and instead of selling it, they were like, "Let's give him a dream come true." I want to know how many other games that are this old have released DLCs. This 10, 12,
this
11 years
old
later.
I can't think of any, but do remember Mass Effect 2 did have the Arrival DLC right before Mass Effect 3 launched. But that was years, but it wasn't this
not a
many.
decade, over a decade.
It's crazy.
Like, this is incredible. It's so cool. I love that it will. And I think I'm kind of torn both ways. I was like, I wonder if this is because people were like upset that Ciri's going to be the main character in 4, and so they were like, all right, let's give them what they asked for. Let's give them just a little bit more Geralt right before it comes. And as much as like that would upset me if that's why this came about, I can't imagine that's actually what it was. But dude, pumped. Are you kidding me? What CD Projekt Red? You can hate.
I'd rather play Cyberpunk 2
because of the Cyberpunk thing. Again, game worked great on my Series X when it came out, but these people know how to deliver for their fans. You get swag when you buy their games physically. They listen, they support their games through and through, over and over. I was so excited about this for something that had absolutely no idea it was even coming. Would have never even thought it was.
Well, there were rumors about this.
Not that I read about.
Bubble Boy, I'm excited for you, and I'm just happy you're playing. You're going to be playing an expansion to a game that you love so very much. You're actually playing games. Unlike Todd Oxtra, who says, "No, I just hate the Xbox slurping and angry." Todd, who is slurping Xbox? Okay, do we not call Xbox out all the time? I'm tired of your Nintendo glazing, dude. You glaze Nintendo so much, it's disgusting. And you barely even play over there. I know you do. Star Fox again, Todd? But they just make fun games. But Forza Horizon 6 is fun. But Forza Horizon 6 sucks too. Jose, do you have any response to this? I don't think any of us have you finished it? Have any of us finished this game besides
I have not finished it, but dude, I'm within like 3 hours of the end.
Really?
I really am. And I think I played it on my Xbox originally because I actually reloaded it on my Ally X, by the way. It runs really well on there.
Streaming
it's just, it's just small. That's the only thing.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
I bought it again in Steam, and I've been playing it from
Steam. I bought it on Steam too. Haven't started it. It's even been installed for years.
It looks so good when you get it tweaked out right.
Yeah, it does.
I remember the combat was kind of whack though, Jose.
No, I like the combat.
You do?
I liked it, and I really am tempted to go back. But dude, I probably had like 80 hours in that game, and I'm like, I just can't. Jeez. I just don't have the time to go back and do that because I was like clearing the map when I was playing it, and then something came up, and that's why I pulled away. I think this is awesome. I just want to say I think it's great. Like, and I just appreciate CD Projekt Red's like kind of success story that like they had this, it was amazing. Then they dropped Cyberpunk, and it was amazing, but very, very poor release. And they really worked at it and basically earned their fans back. And now Cyberpunk is great. And so it's cool that as they prepare for Witcher 4, they're doing this kind of stuff. So it's cool. I really like it.
Word.
Bacon, any thoughts on this? Or are we good to move on? I don't know if you're a Witcher guy.
No, we can move on. I got 20 hours in it, and then imported the save onto GOG from my Xbox and then linked it to Steam, and because GOG does great things. So I'm assuming my save is in Steam, but I own it on 3 different platforms and still haven't finished it. It's kind of like Grand Theft Auto 5. I think I own that game 5 times and I haven't finished it. So
Torshak said they rehired the guy who did the coding for Witcher 3 after they let him go. They didn't have documentation on Witcher 3's coding. Funny. That is an interesting fact, Torshak. Thank you for that one. By the way, shout out to Torshak. He's been there for all my Silent Hill streams. Torshak, I'm sorry I haven't streamed in a while, but I played Mixtape, and we'll get to that in a second. I was playing some other games, and my God. Oh, there's my Ally X booting up back there.
Yeah.
Very quickly, Bubble Boy, tell me why this is not news. Black Flag's Edward Kenway is the best assassin because he doesn't. I mean, clearly, yes, that's the best Assassin's Creed game.
Nope.
Go ahead, Bubble Boy.
I did a rubric on it. He is not the best. In fact, according to my rubric, he's like he got a 2 Out of 4, the best assassin is Bayek times 1,000. Bayek of Siwa from Assassin's Creed Origins is by far the best. If you scroll down to the very bottom of this, just on IGN, which doesn't mean a ton, Edward was a deep second place on this. So it's behind Ezio. And then Bayek was on there. Bayek was the lowest one other than other, I guess, which...
Bayek is actually probably my favorite.
Bayek is the best.
Assassin.
And it was interesting because what I wrote, because I didn't write a ton for each thing on back on my rubric, but I wrote for Edward. Let's find it here. I wrote conflicting purpose. Says he's doing this for his family, but they'd have been better off if he didn't leave them for years at a time. And then in this article, the guy's all, oh, he's such a badass. He just leaves his family behind. And he's like, I don't even care. And I'm like, but that's just bad writing. Like, it's not great that he's saying he's doing this to be a family man and then just ditches him every time. I'm like,
Torshik said, don't let the Assassin's Creed fandom hear that. Their OCs are super master assassins. What does that mean? What is OCs?
I think he just meant OGs, like that people love Edward. And I get it. I mean,
they're all good, even except for Connor. I wanted to like Connor a lot. I really did. Anatakutin, I really wanted to like him.
Oh, original characters. Don't let the Assassin's Creed fan. Yeah. And it like
actually they're all good up until I would say Bayek. They all kind of you like Cassandra, but I wasn't big on her. But I feel like
I like Cassandra.
The Valhalla guy sucked.
Yeah. So anyway, I just thought I was like, hey, he was one of the least impressive parts of that game to me.
Okay, Todd is still talking about 3D platformers and Mario being a hallmark in gaming. All right, God, Todd. 2D platformers are way better. Guys, last news story, and I saved this for Bubble Boy because I know he's a huge fan of Xbox merch.
Oh, yeah.
You guys, we're a big fan of merchandise over here. Big news. The Xbox Game Studios shop has launched. You guys, I'm on the website right now. I'm just going to deny these cookies because I don't give a shh. I'm telling you right now, I'm thinking I need to get...
that Master Chief hoodie is sick, dude. That green one.
Really? The green 117?
Yeah.
You like those color combos, you guys?
Not necessarily my favorite, but if you're the principal at Bear Creek High School, yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
A lot of sense.
I'm thinking instead the Forza Discover Japan. I think I need to get a Forza Horizon merchandise here. But there are some cool new items here. Unfortunately, as everybody knows, everything's getting more expensive. So I don't know when I'll be able to buy some of this stuff. I would really like a Forza. I'd really like to rep Forza Horizon. Ooh, that ODST one I've always wanted. God, I really like that T-shirt. $35.
Dude, I can make you that T-shirt. It's literally black letters.
I know you can, but just wanted to Class X series mugs, Class A. I'm not even a coffee guy.
I should like that bacon.
That mouse pad was
which mouse pad?
Right
the
there.
Halo
one.
Oh man.
Yeah, Spartan 117. I don't know. Very cool. I just wanted to share. We've got some new merchandise back out. Hopefully, they'll continue to add to this. We're a big fan of merch. Make sure to check out the Nerd Chat. What's the website? Bubble Boy.
Threadless.
Nerd Chat.
Which I think there's a sale going on right now too. Yeah,
there is.
Have not made a sale in a couple months. Got a little email about that. I was like, hey, you guys, do you still want us to keep your shop open? I was like, yeah. They're coming. They're out there. Don't worry.
Everybody go support the merchandise. Bubble Boy takes home all the money. Go ahead.
I love this stuff, but I honestly just want an Xbox hoodie. Like, that's what I want to wear. You know what I'm saying? Like,
dude, I need to show you my Xbox T-shirt that I have.
It's interesting that's not on here yet. Like, and I guess they're just trying to get it open, especially ahead of. But I'm saying, look at the bottom. Like, I was like, oh, cool, Fable, and I click Fable coming soon.
Nothing here,
right? And I was like, oh, Gears coming soon.
Well,
which is just Forza. That's not a problem, but it's just interesting that like they opened it partially. You know what I'm saying? And maybe it was just for Forza. Bacon's right, like because it was a big hit for them, but interesting.
Bacon, what were you gonna say? You were saying something about.
No, I was gonna ask Chance to get that mouse mat and get that put in our threadless. That Halo one. Yeah.
I think we might get taken down if I did that.
Shoot.
But, yeah.
I mean, I'm using a nerd chat mouse pad.
Guys, let's jump into nerd chat shout outs. Jose, we
have one in the Discord, don't we?
Jose,
no, that's Fantasy Critic chat. Sorry. No, I thought that was a question for the show. My bad.
We did not have any. But let's give an update on the Nerd Chat Fantasy Critic Battle Royale. You guys, we've had a lot of games come out, and the standings are starting to establish themselves here. In first place right now is N. Johnson with 78.74 points. He's projected to get 92 total. Captain Logan with his AI drafted team is sitting at 57 points, projected to get 92.66. Play Anywhere, Win Everywhere. Todd Oxtra somehow is in third place with 48.1. Chipotle Bears at 44 points at fourth. Matt Valdez, 35 and fifth. Team Sailor Moon Nissa's got 30 points. PC Gaming is better. Don't at me, bro. X Bacon Gaming is in seventh place with 27 points. Ooh, Bubble Boys Bangers, eighth place, 25 points. Freight Conductor, 18 points and ninth. And Eric and Ains Heated Rivalry. Eric is, does Eric only have one game out? And, in 11th place with 5 points so far.
I honestly forgot we were still doing that.
Shout out to Cordy Morgs.
Cord spent all his money already too. He's at $0 left in his budget.
What did he pick up? What is he? Let's see. The big Todd had Resident Evil Requiem, Goodwin, Dragon Quest, Scott Pilgrim, Fatal Frame. Will Byers, N. Johnson only has 2 games left, but did have Saros. That was a big one for him. I'm trying to see Bacon had Forza Horizon 6. That's a good one. That's helping you out with those. That was 70s.
My number one pick.
Great pick. Matt Valdez had Pocopia. That came out of nowhere. That's an 89. Chipotle Bear, he's got some strong ones, you guys. And Chipotle Bear had First Light. Great pick. I remember when he did that, I was like, what the hell is he thinking?
Yep.
He's got Monster Hunters, and this hasn't been scored yet. Mina the Hollower he hasn't gotten the points for it yet. Is sitting at a 93 right now, so that's going to help him out. Unfortunately for Chipotle Bear,
Kiln.
And that got him negative. Kiln got him negative 2 points, and then Nissa pretty solid actually. Nissa had Aphelion. -3 points with that one, but she also had Mouse PI and Mixtape, which I think is a perfect transition, Jose. Let's jump into what have we been playing and or watching. Jose, I also finished Mixtape, you guys, and I gotta say, this was a miss for me, you guys. I do not like Mixtape at all. I am more in line with Hoag's 3 out of 10. And I think it's absolutely insane that Mixtape got 10s and got the ratings that it got. And it's not even about it being not much of a game or a walking simulator, because I think Life is Strange is amazing. But Jose, this was the 24th game I've beaten this year.
Dang, that's good.
And basically, I was not a fan of the main characters in this story. I had a trouble connecting to their situation. And as a fellow boomer, we started in high school almost a couple years after this game takes place. I just didn't find this story compelling in any way, Jose. The music, just okay. Nothing stood out. I will say that the art style and animations were very well done. I think that's the strongest point of the game. And that's the best part of this experience, is what I'll say. This is an experience. I think it may or may not hit for you. I think if you can play it on Game Pass, absolutely. But I preferred the Artful Escape, the studio's other game, way more than this. And I would also recommend the story, gameplay, and music of Life is Strange over this game all day, every day. I'm giving this a 5 out of 10. And I'm tempted to give it a 4 out of 10. I just did. It was a chore for me to get 1,000 out of 1,000 out of this and finish this game. Jose, what did you think of Mixtape?
I'll be honest with you. If I hadn't heard from everybody that it was only like 3 hours, I don't know if I would have finished the game.
I felt the same way halfway through.
But here's what I would say, and I like being a positive person. I like finding the good in things. There are some sequences in the game. It's the parts you actually get to play, to be fair, that I thought were cool. And I don't want to say more, because if you're into the game or interested, I would say it's fine for 3 hours. Like I'm not mad that I spent 3 hours on it. And again, there's some cool things what they do. They're very artistic in a fun way. There is some stuff with like skateboarding that I thought was fun.
Yeah.
There's a scene, funnily enough, that reminds me of like 90s scenes where you're like rollerblading down the street, and I like hopped a car and I got an achievement for jumping the car. Like that stuff was cool, man. I really did enjoy that piece. I do agree with Dan that the music, I like music. You guys may not know this. I was a DJ for a long time when I was younger. So I learned about a lot of different kinds of music, and I appreciate music. This is not the genre of music that I would probably choose to listen to, but I think it's cool that there were like a lot of variety there. But there was almost no songs that I knew. That might date me as my age and stuff like that. Here's what I would just say is that like what I hated about it is that as in my job, like it is my job to try to help kids like this every day, and they don't want to be helped. That was like weirdly frustrating for me. That was just like a personal thing for me. It's meant to be like a coming of age story. That's what the story is, right? You're students that are literally at the end of their high school career. They're trying to figure out what they're going to do for their next steps, and they ultimately realize they're going to separate from each other, and they've been inseparable. They're like peas in a pod.
They want to spend this last day together.
It's one last hurrah together.
Think not like Superbad, and worse in every way.
Yeah,
I can't hardly wait.
That's fair. And again, I'm not saying I hated the game. That's not what I'm saying. But like I agree with Dan that I was like, I cannot believe this got like 10s across the board. And maybe it was a nostalgia thing. And again, because it's just not the genre of music I listen to, which I know that a lot of people
What kind of
don't.
music is it?
It's very like alt
You'll
rock.
probably like it, Bacon. I really hope you play it.
And
with these
Susie and the
glowing
Banshees is
reviews,
in
I don't
there.
believe I can.
There's
But
not
Bacon,
Iggy Pop.
there's a Smashing Pumpkins song in it, which I
like that
liked.
song. That was cool.
There was, you know what I liked, Jose? I liked the scene at the party, and that was about it, where he was holding the camera, and I was like, yeah. Even Jose.
I mean, I like how it ended. Like, I think it wrapped up fine. But there's like a whole plot line about this one girl who like has parents who are pushing her really well to do well, and she basically wants to rebel against them. And like that's a common story. I know that's not unique to this game, but to me the kids felt very entitled. That annoys me. You know what I'm saying? So it was pretty. It was short. I don't hate that I played it. I probably will literally never play it again. I'm certainly not going to try to get any more achievements out of it. And I'm happy for them. I'm glad they got to make a game. I'm glad a lot of people are enjoying it. It just wasn't for me, right? In the same way Todd doesn't love Forza, I just didn't love Mixtape.
I agree. This game is not for me, but I do think the art style and some of the moments are worth experiencing. Very Torshik.
Yes.
But this is blowing me away though. Usually based Freight Conductor is always based as always. It is currently his game of the year with the games they have finished it. And then again, a lot of the games I completed did not come out this year. Todd said I wanted more Jackass friends than Goofy Theater friends. My friends weren't Jackass friends. My friends were Jose, Todd. And Chance.
Also a jackass friend.
I mean, Jason
not at all.
Can.
We were not doing jackass things. Jason
We
Can
went
was
to go
like
see
barely.
Jackass in the theater.
We were playing
though.
sports and barely partying and our
playing
parties.
Halo, basically.
Yeah, exactly. We were playing Halo in the basement and doing stuff like that. I didn't get
Oh, you
drunk
guys
until I was
missed
in
out.
college.
What?
Okay. Yeah, I didn't.
I
Jose might have, and
I
Chance,
think
but
I
not
drank
me.
once in high school.
I
Oh my
Exactly.
God, I had a real problem.
Pro dad skills. I love the Artful Escape and had to work to play through Mixtape and finish it. There it is. Again, characters and writing were unlikable and just didn't feel as fun to draw into their previous games. I
can do anything for
completely
3 hours, but oh, man.
agree. Nissa said it reminds me of her high school freight conductor. It hit me in the feels and I connected with it in a way that any John Hughes movie wishes it could.
John Hughes is the GOAT.
Life is Strange was too much for you? No, Life is Strange was actually had some cool sci-fi elements and better music. And Life is Strange is better than this in so many ways. I cannot believe this got. I am shocked. Chance, you haven't played this, right?
Nope.
Okay, I do think it's worth both of you trying. It is an
agree.
easy
I agree with
1,000
Sam.
out of 1,000 as well. But having said that, I was just so ready for this game to end. I was just like, oh.
After
For
3
a
hours.
3-hour game,
It was, well, it took me 4.5 because I was doing some of the extra achievements.
2.7 for me. Finished
Yeah,
in 2.7
so-
hours.
That's like that's an
Torshik
Avengers movie. I'm good.
Torshik said you can just watch a YouTube video of it, literally a bad movie, like Into the Spider-Verse with LSD and obnoxious music trivia every 3 minutes. Here's the thing, Torshik. I actually liked the art style a lot, and I liked some of the moments, but the 10s, you guys. And Jose, it says they lean into the 90s nostalgia, yet it's not there. I completely agree, Torshik. I was just going to say that. Jose, did you feel like it was in the late 90s? Like, I don't.
You guys were like 3 years old in the 90s.
No, we weren't, dude. We were freshmen in high school in '99.
Yeah.
So we were just a little bit. This takes place in the summer of '97, I believe, is that they're graduating. So we would have been. I don't know, you guys. I
mean, like, I like.
And what about the music choices? Like, it didn't even feel like there were anything from the 90s or 80s. Like,
Well,
maybe
but, like,
I'll be
something.
the
there
judge of
wasn't
that.
pop music, but that was part of the aesthetic of the story. Like, one of the main
Yeah.
characters wants to be a music director, meaning she listens to all kinds of music. She's not going to play pop music. You're not going to hear Britney Spears and stuff like that. I wasn't hoping for that, for the record. Like, that's not what I wanted in the game. Again, the music part didn't upset me. It's just because I didn't know it doesn't mean I didn't like it.
Yeah.
It was just that, like,
It wasn't. Yeah.
I mean,
I like
ultimate-
that. Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
the dude is my favorite character because he's just mellow. Like, he's like, I don't want drama. I don't want anyone to fight. He was
agree.
my favorite of the three, and I still didn't love him that much, but he was my favorite one.
Yeah. Bacon, I think you need to play it because, like I said, I feel like you and Ains would connect to it more. And apparently, Freight Conductor said, I saw so many similarities in their story to my own life and friends' lives. I grew up with these kids and I can remember specific instances dealing with the same themes and scenarios. So it's either really going to hit with you boomers or Dan, go listen to what John's for Day One said. I'm good. I can't go back. I'm done with mixtape. Chance, I would really be interested to hear what you think about it.
I
I
would
think
too.
I
I'd
think
be
it's
curious
definitely
if
a
you
game
like
that
it.
everyone needs to try and experience because of the wide range of reviews this game gets. So anyway, that's one game I'm playing. I also been playing more Replaced, Jose. I'm pretty sure you finished this
I
as
did
well.
finish Replaced.
One thing I don't like about Replaced, and I think would solve a lot of my issues with it, this game needs a sprint button. Is there no sprint button, Jose? Are you just slowly walking at the same pace everywhere? Okay, Bacon's nodding his head.
I don't remember, honestly.
there-
that wasn't
there-
an issue for me.
I feel like this game, if it had a sprint button to get around quicker, would solve a lot of problems. I also don't like how it's just like stages of enemies. Like everyone's complaining that South of Midnight did this. That's exactly what this game is doing. I wish this game had more enemy encounters and more spread out. And like as you were going through, instead of, okay, we're in an arena, fight them, stop, go to the next place. Okay, you're in an arena, stop, fight these people. Very cool art style, but I'm not exactly loving this game either. I'll be perfectly honest. So... and then I finished Silent Hill Homecoming. I've started, Chance, you're not going to believe this. I'm playing Silent Hill Downpour disc. I have to put, this is only playable on disc, Xbox 360 backwards
I don't even think
compatibility.
I've ever heard of that game.
It's not very good so far, I'll be honest. I think the other ones have, this is, I haven't gone back to it after playing the first night. It's just fine, you guys. So, and a lot of Forza Horizon 6 did all my deliveries. I have 2 achievements left. Chance, this might be the first one I get 1,000 out of 1,000, but one of the achievements is ridiculous.
Dude, I haven't moved.
Go ahead, Bacon. What have you been playing?
I haven't moved an inch in the multiplayer. So to get to 100 is going to be brutal.
Oh yeah, it's like exponential growth to
Like,
level.
Oh my God.
So
I've already talked about what I've been playing is literally Forza and a little bit of James Bond.
How many hours of Forza, Bacon, do you know?
I'm in
40s,
37, 38, something like in that range. I mean, I went hard in the paint today. Everybody except for Todd is going to love this game. And as far as what I've been watching, I have been binging Firefly. And
nice.
I don't know why. I'm a huge Nathan Fillion fan, and I don't know how I never saw this show.
I've heard great things. I haven't seen it either, Bacon.
Good. Like it's like space cowboys, like 6 shooters on their hips. It's like a totally crazy premise, and it only got 1 season, and that's the saddest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Nice.
Thought I'd share that.
Jose?
All right.
Firefly is on Hulu in case any of you ever want to watch it, and it's so worth watching.
Copy, good to know. I played Mixtape this week, which I don't mean to crap on it. Like it's worth as an experience. I just don't understand how it's so highly regarded. That's what I don't understand.
I think everyone should try it for sure. It's not even about it being a walking simulator, right, Jose?
No.
It's that it's just
I knew what I was getting into. Like I wasn't surprised by any of that, and I was fine to work through it. And again, it only took me 2.5 hours. Like you could easily do this in 1 session.
Yeah.
I just was like, and
I just thought I would connect to it more, Jose, because their age isn't
maybe
that far from us.
But I was a nerd in high school. Like I did my homework and did well. I can't. So that unless there's a game like that,
I didn't do any of that.
But I also played a bunch of Forza. I checked 36 hours already. I was like, oh my God,
Dude, Jose's putting in work, you
through
guys.
it. And I was telling Bacon, I got through. I had my gold band, my wristband, and I cleared the map at that point. I was like, all right, I'm going to try to get ahead of this because I was trying to get ready for like first light. And I did it all, and then I did like the last couple of events, and I got all the way to the purple one. I have my purple band, and then there's so much on the screen now that I was like, oh my God, this is like another.
Filter it out. Filter it, Jose.
Yes,
Only do the things you want to do.
events. Yeah.
Only do the things you want to do.
I know, but I'm having a great time. Like I really have. I finally got all my boards. I got all the mascots. That felt really cool. It's just a fun game, dude. Like I really just enjoy Forza, but I'm going to step away from it so I can play some other stuff and then come back. I did download 007. I haven't played it yet. And we haven't been watching anything. We started watching Yellow Jackets, very old show at this point from Showtime. It has Ella Purnell, the girl from Fallout, but she was in a much younger role, where it's like this girl's sport team crashes in the mountains, and it's almost like Lord of the Flies ish, but there's like flashbacks forward and back. It's really good though. Like my wife has been probably watching it right now. That's been really cool. And other than that, I just am like, my summer starts real soon. I'm excited to like catch up on media and stuff like that. So that's it.
Bubble Boy, when are you done with work, and what have you been playing?
I was technically done with work last night. My last day ever at Gateway. It was online. It was virtual, so you know what that means.
Nice.
So that's great. I am officially on summer. I have been playing Lego Batman. It looks like I'm at a little over 17 hours. Pro strat for everybody out there who has long flights or train rides coming up. Save your money on the business class ticket. Just get a normal ass ticket and get yourself an Xbox Ally X. I played probably 6 of the 9-hour flight on the way back. And I just was so engrossed. I like looked up and it was like, oh, we're over Wyoming already. And I was like, that was incredible, and cost a fraction of a business class flight. So this game's been great. I love it. I'm not going to put it on the level of Lego Skywalker Saga yet, just because it doesn't have as much as that, but it's absolutely game of the year contender for me right now. And then started watching, I'm 2 episodes into Spider Noir with Nick Cage, and it's great.
Oh yeah,
I hear it's good.
Yeah.
Love Nick Cage.
Yeah, it's great.
Chance, did you watch Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, that cartoon?
Annie loves it. Yes.
Okay, we haven't
It's
started.
burned in a friendly neighborhood spider. Yep, that one.
Wow, we're gonna get copyrighted.
Spidey and his amazing.
All right, guys,
Spidey
let's
and his
close
amazing-
the show. That's good. Okay. Yep, I know what you're talking about. Yep, kids love that. Let's close the show like we always do with the best food we had this week. Jose,
It's like there's a party in my mouth and everyone's invited.
did you see I needed you to add a QPC for me and a
Oh, I
Chipotle
will add that.
burrito?
Yep.
Chipotle and QPC. I had to QPC earlier, you guys. I had to let land, sea, and air. God, that's the combo, you guys. You get a filet of fish, you get a QPC, delete the mustard,
A
add
little
mayo
surf
and
and turf
lettuce,
there, huh?
and then you add a spicy McChicken.
3 sandwiches?
Hell yeah.
You can
It's
eat
incredible.
3 sandwiches in one
Yes, I can
sitting.
eat 6, but I
How
only
is
eat
wrong
3.
with you?
Anyway, back to the best food I had this week, and I got to shout them out. And Bubba Boy already knows where we went to tonight as a family because during happy hour, there's no better value
Dude,
than Yard House.
Yard House. Yep.
It's incredible, guys. I got the carnivore pizza for the first time, which is their pepperoni, sausage, and bacon during happy hour. It was like $7.
Great.
Incredible. And get this.
Taco Bell prices.
Exactly. Get this. I think
You
it's
went
14.
to
So
the-
happy hour is half off. So maybe it's $8. Anyway, get this. Get this. The next thing I had blew my mind. Also happy hour item, half off. Boneless wings, but I think I got the Korean garlic sauce. You guys, I highly recommend it. It came with these cute little skewers that I just poked it in my little chicken wing, dipped it in this. They had this sauce. I don't even know what the hell it was. It
It's
was
called
incredible.
ranch.
Nope, it wasn't ranch. It was not ranch. I'm telling you guys, Yard House doesn't miss. Pair in a little bit of spicy edamame in there as well. My stomach was feeling great after the
Was this
explosion
before
earlier.
the run
after,
home
after,
or
after,
after?
I
much
can't
after.
believe you had the balls to go out and eat after that.
Well,
adventure.
when I got home, I also had to go to the bathroom.
was hungry,
again.
Bacon.
It was an issue. But
I'd have been
guys,
embarrassed and just
Yard
went in my
House,
room.
you guys, doesn't miss. I love Yard House. Matt Valdez, when you're out here, we're going to Yard House.
In fact, I'm going to the Yard House on Sunday for my anniversary. Ashley was very, very generously gifted a substantial amount of money gift card from teaching there. So
Go ahead.
Did I
Bob
just
Boy.
passed by where we married you the other day? Like literally yesterday. I was like,
Oh,
my God,
really?
That's where I'm Jerry Dan right there.
Or that's
Yeah.
Bubble
And
Boy is right down there.
I will follow up rather than tell you about my escapades all over the UK. And I did have some great food. I want to
Love it.
shout out something that you can do here, which is the new slice sauce from Domino's. It's hard to say quickly, slice sauce.
I
but
had
it's
that too.
fantastic. I was impressed.
Allie was like,
I mean,
it was okay.
I liked
What
it.
is it?
I liked it too.
Don't know, like maybe like a spicy ranch
It
or
was good.
like a barbecue spicy. I don't know.
Why
I
are we
really
trying to
don't
fix
know.
ranch? Ranch is fine.
No,
Why are we trying to
it-
fix pizza? Well, Domino's needs fixing.
it-
So
no, it was. I had such a pleasant
good.
experience at Domino's. Got the pan,
Get the
pepperoni.
the pan.
then we got the normal barbecue chicken and onion.
Yep.
And then
Oh,
we got
yes,
the New York
yes,
cheese
bubble-
for the
yeah.
kids.
And then actually, Allie, Jose, I need you to add 3 pizzas to the list as well. Forgot about that. Chances reminded me. Domino's had this the other week. Did the same thing as Chance. Stuffed. We got the stuffed crust, Chance.
Yeah,
The Parmesan garlic one.
We got the knots too, but because I think they're free. The stuffed crust I need to try. We just didn't that time.
Let's get some of the chat in here before I throw it to Jose and Bacon. Nissahauer Butterfinger ice cream bar. Sounds incredible. Sounds amazing. Pro Dad Skills. Oh, I remember Yard House. That place was great. It's absolutely amazing. Matt Vidal says, we have a Yard House here, bro. It's good. Yeah, I know. It's a national thing. It's like an Olive Garden. It's owned by the same people who own Olive Garden.
Diego said,
Deja
"We have a
Vu.
Yard House here.
Deja Vu said, I had this slice sauce, but I really didn't know what it tasted like. Just like a yum yum sauce. Yep, that's
Yeah,
a good
yeah.
way to describe it. And you're right, Pro Dad Skills. Ranch is perfect. Pro Dad Skills is based, as always, right here. Blue cheese can suck my
blue
unit.
cheese is a
Jose.
travesty. I agree.
Blue cheese is fantastic, not as
Negative.
a dressing.
Nope.
Nope.
Blue cheese
Bye-bye.
dressing's disgusting. Blue
Ugh.
cheese itself,
No.
No.
Absolutely disgusting.
Mold.
Bacon was the best food you had.
Well, I mean, not much, but I had a Taco Bell tonight before the show.
oh, did you get that shredded dipping taco?
No, I just got my usual, the cheesy gordita crunch. I got a steak quesadilla and a soft taco. Wife gets home with the bag. I wake up from my nap, and there's no hot sauce in the bag. So
you got to have it in your refrigerator. You got to have it in your refrigerator.
Dry ass Taco Bell.
Okay, first of all, Bacon, you can buy the sauce in a bottle at Target. We have 3 in the
At
cabinet
Walmart,
at all times
at
for
King
the
Supers,
same reason.
everywhere. And by the way,
This has never
anybody who's
happened
grocery shopping at Target is rich. So Jose, clearly rich. I don't know how anyone
Better
can afford
prices
shopping
than King
at Target.
Supers.
I'm a
I
King
will fight
Supers
you
guy
about
myself. But that's all I had this week.
Wait, how much was it? Bacon, $52.
It was like $98.
That's what I thought.
Spent less than Dan did it.
No, yeah,
More
exactly.
than,
My wife
buy
might
the
still be
subscription?
listening. She'll tell me how much it was.
In chat, has anyone bought the Taco Bell subscription? I just
that
am curious
real?
about that. It's real. It's a real thing.
Emotionless
No.
taco. Unpopular
really?
opinion. I love blue cheese and can't stand it. Yeah, that is insane. Psycho
What?
shit. Psycho shit. You know what's funny? My friends over at Last Stand Media, Colin, Chris, and I believe
Your friends?
Yeah, they're my friends. And Dustin, I think they all like blue cheese and hate ranch too, which I think is absolutely
I
insane.
mean, blue cheese crumbles on a burger with
Nope,
something else.
disgusting.
Can work.
Nope.
But
It's all
blue
bad.
cheese
It's
is
all-
a dip or
all
a salad
bad.
dressing, anything. No,
Wait,
Oh.
this isn't real. Is it, Jose, the $63 a month unlimited meal subscription?
one
I
meal
think it
at-
is, dude. I'm
at
being
Taco
serious.
Bell.
That's why I'm asking.
Blue cheese is
Unlimited
awful.
food. That doesn't make sense.
I agree.
Anyway,
I
Jose,
can
what was the best
spend-
food you had?
So 2 things. One, my mother-in-law, she didn't cook it. I know it's a long story, but she made manicotti the other night. It was awesome. I'm actually
What's
taking
that,
some for
Jose?
lunch tomorrow. It's like the big Italian noodle stuffed shell. It's like stuffed
Stuffed
shells.
shells.
Yeah, I
but
know.
it-
Yeah.
And
Rigatoni cheese.
and then they also had pumpkin cake. I don't know a better way to describe that. It's like a cake that one of Victoria's aunts makes. That has like a pumpkin flavor and like cream cheese. It is amazing.
Sounds amazing.
But honestly, the best thing I had was today, Dan. So in preparation, I was talking about the start of the show. We went golfing today. But I was like, if we're going to be out on the golf course having a few beers, I was like, I need something in
fill
my
up.
stomach.
Yep.
Went up to Tacos Rapidos.
I
got
knew you were gonna
myself
say it.
A big old girthy burrito. And I ate that whole thing this morning. Oh, God, it was so good, dude. And I was like, I'm glad I don't live by it because I would get it all the time and it would be so bad for me. It was
Very
fantastic.
nice.
That was the best thing I
Very
had this week.
nice. Gentlemen, this has been the Nerd Chat episode 265. Apparently, Steam can do wrong, and we're all cooked. If you need to buy your gaming stuff, buy it now. It's only going to get worse. My name is Daddy Diwali. You can follow me at Daddy Diwali across all social media. You can follow the show at the Nerd Chat Podcast on social media as well. Check out our shorts. Jose posted a funny one. People calling us unks with our PC, PlayStation gaming takes, and shout out to the chat as well. You guys were great. Sacre bleu cheese, said Torshek8634. It's disgusting. Blue cheese, absolutely disgusting. Jose, where can people find you?
You can find me in Chipotle, Bear, everywhere. You can find me jumping into First Light this weekend. But as soon as I edit this show tonight, you can also find me in bed because I'm dead. So happy to be here. It's great to have you back, Chance. Truly, man. And, excited for a summer season for all of us. It's going to be fun.
X Bacon Game, where can people find you?
Oh, you can find me on Twitter at XBaconGaming Gaming because I don't mess around on the nice sites. I only play on the mean and angry and nasty sites. That's where you can find me.
And welcoming back Bubble Boy and Seven to the show. Where can people find you?
Out on the house hunting prowl this weekend. So now that ours is up, we got to go find a new place to live.
Ooh,
But I'm excited. It'll be cool.
It is fun, but then you have to do those stupid showings and
Then you
clean up
gotta
house and
move.
rush everybody out.
There's nothing worse than
Get a
moving.
showing.
There is nothing worse than moving.
Unless
That is,
you hire
I
good
would rather go
movers.
to prison than
Dude,
move.
You got to hire
they're
movers.
so expensive, and I've never met good movers. I've never met someone who had a good
I've
experience.
never met movers.
I had great experience moving from Parker
Really?
Lakewood.
Give me their number.
I will. Chance easily. I couldn't imagine, especially moving my fucking weight rack.
And then when your boys ask you to come help move, and you feel
No,
responsible.
sorry,
and you're
Chance.
like-
I'm already telling you, I'm not
and
helping.
then
you.
like the
Oh,
guy,
I can't.
I think me and Deja Vu moved him, just the two of us.
Yeah.
I'll
His-
move
I'm
you,
not
Chance.
driving him to the
Yeah, I need
I need
airport.
a breakfast burrito from Tacos Rapidos after, and I'll be good.
All right.
There's
Well,
nothing worse than helping
apparently
someone else move,
moving
much less
sucks.
yourself.
Shout out Temper. Shout out to Pro Dad Skills. I guess Todd. I don't know. Deja Vu. Nissa's. We're making her tired. As always, gentlemen. See you in the streets in Japan, and
On
see
the
you
left
online.
side of the road.
See you online.
See you online.
See you online.
See you online.
This is for you, Chance.
Oh, you think darkness is your ally?
The Nerd Chat, an Xbox podcast, is a podcast celebrating all things gaming, food, and the good old days. The show was created by Daniel Walenzik, and you can follow him at Daddy D. Wally across all social media. The assistant to the co-host is Jose Martinez, and you can follow him at Chipotle_bear. The assistant to the co-host is Chance Siegel, and you can follow him at BubbleBoyN7. The intern to the assistant to the co-hosts is Jason Jarrett, and you can follow him at XBaconGaming. You can also follow the show at The Nerd Chat across all social media. And as always, see you online.